to another episode of Jash Reads, where I am where I read different books or series and do dramatic readings. And I'm currently doing Animorphs number 12, The Reaction by K. Applegate. And, long time no see, ha ha ha. Because if you're watching this on YouTube, that joke will probably not make that much sense. But if you're watching this on Twitch, it's supposed to be funny because I was just recording the previous chapter a little bit ago. I took a break to bathroom and making sure I had enough caffeinated drinks. Yeah, it's been a while. So, good jokes, yeah. But anyways, oh, there's a cow. Yes, I need cows, breed them for food, nom-noms, as well as armor. So come on, little cow. There's the first cow. Yeah. So, Elon Musk, if you haven't heard the news, had bought Twitter a while back. Yeah, and you know what he did instead of... Okay, I'm getting sidetracked there. And all he had to do was just keep things running like normal, make improvements where improvements need to be made. But oh no, he decided he wasn't going to do that. You know what he did instead? Well, he did a bunch of things, and his latest thing was, hey, this site I bought with an easy, recognizable brand? I don't think that's a good idea. You know what I should do? Rename it to X. And, oh boy, yeah, he has a history with wanting to name things X for some reason. Like X. Why? Don't know, but I guess previously he had tried to name PayPal X, where, yeah, your guess is as good as mine. But that didn't work out, so I guess he saw, oh, I bought Twitter so I can make that X. So, yeah. Yeah, he made that grand decision, and no one's happy. And the worst thing, besides the whole stupid renaming Twitter X thing, the logo is lazy as fuck. I think some people have pointed out, oh, he just used an existing font. So he wasn't even trying to do, anything cool with it. It was just, oh, hey, I'm X. Just why? Why? It would have been so easy. It's a paper cow. Okay. Yeah. Now we're cooking with fire. Let's see if I can... Once I get the cow, nice, if I can make it by dark, after I do that, I will begin the actual reading portion. Yeah. So yeah, that's what's going on in the Twitter sphere, and some people have been driven away from Twitter because of the brand change. I mean, when the company that owned Facebook went from Facebook to Meta, the site was still called Facebook. Come on. Come on. Okay, don't worry, little cow. We will get you into this village. Oh, and now the cow appears. Jeebus. Oh, now a bunch of cows started to appear when I've had to... Oh, whatever. Like someone pointed out, like, made this joke that they thought, you know, the HBO Max changing its name to Max was the stupidest thing they ever heard. Okay, come on, guys. Okay. So I'll make you some... When I make some leather armor, I'll take you out adventuring, okay, dude? Okay, let's get a nice little high spot, sort of away-ish from the village, so if creepers happen, the village won't get destroyed. Okay. Now that we're done bashing Elon, at least for the moment, we can get to, yep, doing the actual dramatic reading, which is the whole point of, you know, tuning into video like this. Or stream, you know, whatever. Okay, now I will begin reading Animorphs number 12, The Reaction by K.A. Applegate, and chapter 19. Let me get in a good position. Okay, yes, I had screwed up, but I was determined to fix the problem, so I basically lied. The next day, I told Jake and Cassie that it had happened, the Harith ailment. I told them it had happened in great detail. I went on and on about how weird it was. I was very convincing, and they fell for it. Of course, if I tried to fool Axe, it wouldn't have worked. Because, see, I didn't really know what was going to happen during this DNA burping. None of us had really understood. Oh, hang on. Sorry, I got lost. I heard a sound, of course. I was like, distracted. Okay, here I go. Going back again. Of course, if I tried to fool Axe, it wouldn't have worked. Because, see, I didn't really know what was going to happen during this DNA burping. None of us had really understood Axe when he'd explained it. Once he starts in about zero space, we all just kind of glaze over. But if I had tried to trick Axe, he would have asked the one question neither Jake nor Cassie thought to ask. What did you do with the extra crocodile? Anyway, when I saw Jake the next day in school and told him it was all over, he believed me. Even Cassie believed me because I told her in a hurried whisper as we changed classes. Jorah! Gosh, there's a bird problem. Got a stupid bird problem. I'm going to actually just save right here because it's during night and I don't want to get killed. Oh, Jorah again makes a stream about himself. He's flew somewhere he knows he's not supposed to go. Okay, let's see, I can do this one-handed all the way. No, Jorah. Bad bird. Bad. Gosh. What? Sorry, folks. Sort of like I run a circus here sometimes, and as I've said before, if you ever have animals with whatever you're doing, be prepared for them to do something at the wrong time. So if you don't want to deal with, if you're someone who needs your streams or live events or whatever to go perfectly smoothly, make sure animals aren't in the room with you. Because yes, if you had watched the previous video, you'd know he was a perfect little angel during that. But he decided to act up now. Why? Like, there's an answer with someone like Jorah. And yes, I named him after my favorite Game of Thrones character. Okay, let's get back to Animorphs now. If no other oh yeah, Freya did act up in the last stream, but she was just learning how to fly, not being that good at it, so she had an excuse. Anyways, let's continue. I'll start at the beginning of the paragraph. Anyway, when I saw Jake the next day in school and told him it was all over, he believed me. Even Cassie believed me because I told her in a hurried whisper as we changed classes. I think if I'd had to look her right in the face, she would have known I was lying. I had no choice. I had to make it to the Barry and Cindy Sue show. One way or another, whatever it took. We had to stop Jeremy Jason from endorsing the sharing on that show. See, See, I knew I was okay because all I had to do was to control my emotions. Just stay unemotional, and I wouldn't go into uncontrolled morphs. And I'm good at handling emotion. Except anger, maybe. I have a small problem with anger. But who was going to make me mad on a stupid TV show? It would be fine. Fine. After school, I took a taxi again to my dad's hotel. I had the taxi pass by my house. Work crews were already there. Actually, hang on, let me take a small moment. There seems to be a little storm brewing, so if this stream is suddenly cut off and I just have to redo it tomorrow, the storm's the reason why, so don't worry about me, I'm fine. Okay. Anyway, let me start that paragraph again. After school, I took a taxi again to my dad's hotel. I had the taxi pass by my house. Work crews were already there, ripping out the shattered remains of our kitchen and my bedroom. They had one of those super-sized dumpsters out front. full of plasterboard and 2x4s. Did you hear what happened to that place? The taxi driver asked me. House just fell apart. I tell you, the way they build things nowadays, whew. To my surprise, my dad was actually at the hotel, waiting for me. About time, he said a little frantically as soon as I walked in the room. The show goes live at 5 o'clock. It's almost 3. Where have you been? School. Oh, yeah, school. Come on, come on. Fortunately, we can walk to the studio and avoid traffic. It's just down the street. 5 minutes. Okay, drink break. Okay, back to Animorphs. Yay! Choosing an outfit took very little time. I only had about 3 things salvaged from the wreck of my bedroom. I quickly called Cassie to tell her to hurry too. She was supposed to meet me at the Fudge and Nuggets. Oh, fudge. Okay. Do you want to dance? You want to dance? You fudger? You want to dance? I'll take you dancing. I can't dance. In reality, no, I can't. My dancing honestly looks like I am having like a seizure or something. I do not dance really well at all. Yeah, the dancing isn't exactly good. My honest problem is that I feel like I only have only a few moves. So I'm yeah, not good at that. I mean, my husband one time was trying to just randomly dance with me, and it was like I was a cardboard cutout. Like I was just not good. I think I'm basically safe now. Okay. That's over. Yay! Back to the reading. Woohoo! Yeah, that's the reason I put it into survival easy. So everyone can make fun of me as I read and suddenly am attacked randomly. Whee! But anyways. Choosing an outfit took very little time. I only had about 3 things salvaged from the wreck of my bedroom. I quickly called Cassie to tell her to hurry too. She was supposed to meet me at the studio. She wasn't home, which probably meant she was already waiting for me. That was the plan. Cassie would be with me. The others would try to get into the studio, and The others would try to get into the studio in innocent-looking morphs. But we knew the Yerks would be watching the place. They'd probably have some of their people in the audience. And for all any of us knew, Barry or Cindy Sue themselves might be controllers. "Are you nervous?" my dad asked as we hustled rapidly down the street. "Not really," I said. Nationwide live TV broadcast, millions of people watching coast to coast, and you're not nervous. "Now I am," I muttered. I suppressed the nervousness. I couldn't afford to feel anything. I just had to get through this without feeling any extreme emotion. I could do that. We blew past the receptionist at the studio, my dad in the lead, looking like Mr. Big Time, and me double-stepping to keep up. Cassie was waiting in the lobby and got swept up with us. "How you doing?" she asked me. I shrugged. "Great." "Really?" "Yep." "Nervous?" "No." "Excited?" "No." "Scared?" "Definitely not." She leaned close and whispered, "Do we have a plan? I mean, what exactly are we doing about Jeremy Jason?" I shrugged. "We're stopping him." "How?" I grinned. "We're improvising." Oh. Suddenly, a llama came tearing past. Its dainty hooves skittered crazily on the wax linoleum. It turned a corner and was gone. "What the?" my dad said. "Cool," Cassie said. Her eyes lit up the way they do when she sees any animal. "It's a llama. They really need animals. You know, they..." Suddenly, two people dressed in khaki raised up and shoved past us. They turned the corner after the llama and were gone. The three of us just stood there staring at each other. Then a third person, a woman with a clipboard, ran up breathlessly. Did you see a llama?" I pointed. "That way." "Hey, what's the deal?" my dad asked. The woman shook her head like the world was coming to an end. "Bart Jacobs on the show with his animals. The llama made a run for it. Smart animal." Bart Jacobs? The name sounded familiar. Isn't he that guy who takes animals on the talk shows? Cassie made a disapproving look. "That's him, all right. I hate seeing wild animals dragged into studios and treated like..." "Well, if there are no more wild animals," my dad interrupted, "we have to keep moving." He started off again, and we fell into step behind him. He swept us in his wake toward the makeup room. The door was open. A woman with weird hair and black lipstick looked at my dad and gave a little leer. Then she looked at me and Cassie, like she was trying to figure out what to do with our faces. "She's the one," my father said, pointing at me. "Rachel, meet Ty. Ty, my daughter Rachel. She's on the show." "The skin is beautiful," Ty said, "but I think we want more body in the hair." She grabbed a handful of my hair and sort of threw it disdainfully. "What do you use on your hair?" I told her the brand. She sneered. My dad took off to schmooze with some people he knew, and Ty shoved me into a barber-style chair, whipped a sheet over me, and began doing things with brushes. Okay, I have to take another drink of drink here. Ah! Okay, this seems to be the last of the coffee, so I'll make the switch of changing positions of the cup so, I can easily reach for my Coke next time I need something. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Woo! Let's keep it caffeinated. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. Calm, cool, collect. Okay, and back. I hate being shoved around like that. It really kind of made me mad. This hair. God, this hair. I complained. Then she yanked. Way too hard. I hate being yanked. Suddenly, Ty backed away. What is happening to your hair? It's turning gray. I looked past her to the mirror. I saw two things. I saw Cassie's horrified expression. I saw my hair turning gray. Gray and shaggy, like a wolf. It was happening! I got mad at Ty, and I was morphing into a wolf. I shot a desperate glance at Cassie. Cassie acted instantly. "Look!" she cried. "Out in the hallway. It's Kevin Costner. And Tom Cruise, too." Ty screamed. "Where? Where?" Dropped her brush and ran for the door. I focused. Calm, no emotions. But Cassie wasn't helping at all. "You lied to me again. You didn't do that hair ailment thing at all. You're still allergic." "I'm trying to be calm, Cassie," I warned. "I'm trying to demorph." "You can't do this stupid show while you're still this way." "I'm doing the show. It's the only way. I'm not letting this creep. Now look, you're just making me upset." Gray fur was beginning to grow on the back of my arms and hands. I shut my eyes. No anger, no anger, no anger. "I didn't see Kevin Costner out there," Ty said suspiciously when she returned. "I was sure that was him," Cassie said. "I'm sorry." "Now, what was going on with your hair?" Ty asked, staring baffled at my now normal head. Oh, fudge. Okay, sorry. I lost my place because when I pressed the button on the controller, the brief brush against the Kindle made go, "Oh, you want to go back a bit?" She's like, no, I actually do not." It's like, what if you did? No. Okay, now back. Not enough conditioning, I suggested. And that's when I suffered my second emotional jolt. Because that's when the cutest boy on the planet walked into the makeup room. Jeremy Jason. Oh, fudge! I saw it. Illagers. I have to get through this. God, I need to make another sword. I need to make sure they don't get to that village. Don't get to that village. Hopefully that creeper took some damage. Oh, sorry. Okay. So was that all the villagers? Oh no. No, don't need that again. So I didn't want those illagers to get close to the village. Oh gosh. I gotta set up some things. Okay, this night's getting really... Yeah, okay. Okay, sorry. Oh, fudge! Oh god, darn it. I was watching my birds slain by zombie. Okay. That was a very eventful night, if I do say so myself. Oh no. Oh no. Let's finally get back to reading again. I don't think anything will kill me now. Actually, Jor's been in timeout, I think, for long enough. Do not start laying eggs, you mother lover. Oh my god, Java! Oh, fudge. Okay, coming back. We are finishing this chapter. If it's the last thing I do, which, by how long this has taken so far, it might be. Anyways, here we go. Jeremy, Jason. I heard Cassie whisper in awestruck tones. No emotion, no emotion, I told myself. But you have no idea just how massively cute he was up close like that. And then he smiled at Cassie and gave her a little half hug, like he'd probably done with a million fans before. I saw Cassie's knees buckle. She actually wobbled. Hi, I'm Jeremy Jason McCall, he said to me. Are you on the show too? Yes, I said, trying to sound like a robot. Yes, I am on the show too. I didn't get up from the makeup chair, and I didn't shake his hand. Because I have to tell you the truth. Even knowing what he was now, even knowing what kind of person he was, even knowing that inside his head there lived an evil gray Yerk slug, if he'd hugged me like he had Cassie, I would have morphed. I would have morphed big time. Excuse me there. Okay. We did it! We got through that chapter. Everyone give yourself a round of applause. Woo! We did it. And I think I'll get to starting to talking about just well, basically how powerful the hormones be, Okay, I figured the little one would have escaped. Oh yeah, I don't have that. Oh, no. No, Fudge. Come back here, you cow. Literally. No. Fudge. Who did I also fudge and get? I never tell you how hard I hate this house. Actually, no. God damn. Gosh, god damn it. I'm just gonna use god damn it. God damn. Fudger nickels. Okay, come here. Come here, you fudger. Actually, I'm actually going to do this since they can escape so fudging easily. I'm going to use doors. I'm going to make a fudging door. Sorry. Getting cows annoys me. Okay. I'm good. So, first thing to talk about in the chapter is, of course, Rachel lied again. And do you notice how she doesn't have a plan about, why, actually why doing the show is so gosh darn important. Like, she doesn't have a plan. She's just like, oh, this has got to be important. It's like, oh, I gotta do this because I just think it's like important. Let's see. Okay. Let's see if this works. But yeah, for some reason she thinks it's important enough to risk everything. But she has no clue why that would be, you know? Why is it so important? I don't know. So, just, you know, teenagers, man. It's important because, I don't know. And let's see if this holds them. Oh, I didn't collect the points. Oh, darn it. Yeah, and since, you know, the whole thing about this book is supposed to be that, oh, it talks about, you know, the Harith Ilnid is just a metaphor for sexual awakening. And they really talk about hormones in this chapter here. It's like, she tells you, I know he's evil. I know what he's done. I know he's not this good guy. I know exactly what kind of a person he is. But she's just like, oh, I'm still attracted to him, and I don't know why. And folks, that's what we call them, hormones. And when you're a teenager, for the first time in your life, you are experiencing, you know, sexual arousal. So it's like, of course, if this is your first time experiencing it, you don't really know what to do. It's just your body's telling you to do this thing. You're like, why? I've never wanted to do this thing before. Like Rachel's saying, like, I know how evil this is. I know he's now a controller. Logically, she knows that she's not attracted to it, but hormones, man, woo! They can be a heck of a drug. So yeah, and it also helps show that Rachel is human. She's not this some super powered warrior goddess. No, she is a human with everything that entails, with all the faults. With all the faults, the weaknesses, everything. And it's, again, a reason why I really like the Animorphs series. Because Kay Applegate could have done, like, this sort of, you know, power fantasy for the Animorphs. But she doesn't. Instead, she goes for the more human aspect. Like, no, Rachel isn't. And that's why that's something the ghostwriters later on in the series seem to forget. Rachel isn't great because she's, you know, just super powered. She's great because she's human and relatable. It's like, yeah, we can't relate to being, you know, a kick-ass warrior. Well, what we can relate to is, you know, oh, this guy's unbelievably cute. Oh my gosh. That's what we can relate to. God, okay, I did bring some mining. I think the nice balance that Rachel has and that depth of character, which honestly all the characters in the series have. So, my question for you all is, do you like Rachel having all these human aspects to her? You know, not just kicking butt, but actually, you know, having fears and not being like this superhero badass? You know, that's my question for the video. Do you... Okay, let me, I guess, rephrase it a little bit. Do you like all these human aspects of Rachel? Or do you wish she was a little, you know, quote unquote stronger, even if that wouldn't exactly be realistic for, you know, a 13-year-old girl? Comment down below, let me know. And, of course, you know, you feel like free to ask me about anything else in this, you know, that I didn't get to talking about in the video. If you have a burning question that you just, you know, want someone's opinion on, like that, you know, keeps you up at night, ask me. I would love to, you know, talk Animorphs. Talk about headcanons. I don't care. I love anything and everything Animorphs except Alternamorphs, but we don't talk about that here. If you don't know what Alternamorphs is, it's this... Oh, fudge. It was a choose your own adventure book series that was just horrible. Like, I loved, you know, back in the day. Oh, too many things, darn it. Oh no, I want to toss the eggs. I loved, you know, back in the day, read and choose your own adventures, but oh my gosh, those were, yeah, not good. Not good. Can you, like, move? Okay, so now comes the part in the video where I do my whole, you know, self-promoting thingamajig I do. And so I can be honest with y'all, some of these links are Amazon Associates links, which, you know, means that if you buy something from those links, I also get paid a little. So, I want to be honest about that. Okay, and the first link, of course, is to getting your very own copy of Animorphs number 12. Wait, is there an easier way of that? Ah, fudge! Ah, fudge! I think I saw an easier way If you want your very own copy of Animorphs, number 12, The Reaction by K. Applegate, you know, yeah. And I would honestly highly recommend you read it yourself. Please remember that my dramatic reading, no matter how good or bad you think it is at the end of the day just, you know, just my interpretation of the text. So yeah. And you may read the book and get a different interpretation. Plus, there's the fact that, you know, I only release like, oh fudge or nuggets. I only release an episode like once every week, like once or twice every other week. So yeah. Okay, it is getting dicey out there. Also, I have Twitter. I know. It's now called X, but I'm calling it Twitter because I really hate the name X. Like, why, Elon? Why? But anyways, I'm on there. I'm Jashikins. And I would love talking with you about Animorphs all the time, every day. Going to sleep every day, after having a lovely Animorphs discussion about everything. Oh, fudge! Fudge! I love Animorphs so much. So, don't worry, you won't annoy me because you're quote-unquote talking about Animorphs way too much. Okay, I think we can get up. Yeah. So, you know, give me a follow. But please be aware that the no spoilers thing is only for Jash reads. Everywhere else, no, I don't mind talking spoilers. So if you don't want me to spoil something for you, you're going to need to tell me, or else I will not know. And there are, trust me, some really big and important spoilers. Okay, then the next one is I have a Patreon, and the Patreon not only helps me keep on making these Jash Reads episodes for my nightly, they also help support my nightly Minecraft streams. But yes, I do nightly. And my longer streams, and let's see, oh gosh, I'm all the way up here. Woo! King of the world! Yay! But anyways, I'll start digging down. And finally, I'm releasing a book series that is a grimdark superhero reverse harem series. So it is. And I am currently on the editing process of the 6th book in the series. So that's, well, whenever I do movie reviews, you know, I take a break from doing editing. So It's another book from Blaine Rue's point of view. And he has to deal with, again, the cloth, figuring out the Casseroy Institute's ruse. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to try to jump. Okay. Fudge. Did I get it? Woo! I did it! Sorry, don't know why I'm so excited. Anyways, yeah, the first 5 books are available on Amazon in both Kindle and paperback formats. So, and it's on Kindle Unlimited, so if you don't want to have a copy of each book, if you just want binge read, or you just want to make sure my books are good quality and worth being bought, check it out. That's what Kindle Unlimited is for. I do read a bunch of erotic shorts, which I know I don't want to pay full price for the most part, so yeah. Okay. The storm is raging, but I want to get... Actually, just for safety, I'm going to end here. Because I don't know what's going to happen. So, that's been this episode of Jash Reads. I will continue to read the Animorphs series, but at a later date. So, yeah. So I'll see you during the next episode. And, in the meantime, get your own copy of Animorphs number 12. Read it yourself. Read, reread. Just go all nutso. And until next time, goodbye.